Hey, Miss Billups, what's good?
Mr. Martin, where are you?
Enjoying the break? Why?
Did you forget we're shooting today?
I thought...
We're all here waiting for you. You need to get here ASAP.
My bad. Okay, I'm coming.
I'll hold the crew down, but you probably gotta do that thing.
All right.
Oh, well, we do what we have to do.
It takes a lot out of me. That's why I'm reluctant to do it. Oh, I can't stay like this. This is more like it. Now let's start the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it so my people don't get too upset. Anyway, we want to start off by saying welcome back to another episode of Brand Newz in Life, where hip-hop has a new direction. Information about people and events making a difference around the globe, around the world, around the country, and even up the street. Without further ado, our man Jay Sweet, producer here at Brand Newz in Life, has done it again. Hanging out with Brandon Hill, the director of Mayor's Youth Council, and also Robert Horton, the brainchild, the visionary for something called Trap Garden. That's right, you heard me right, a Trap Garden. Peep it.
Today we're partnering with Axel Nobel and Trap Garden to create a community garden at the Johnson Alternative Learning Center here in South Nashville.
We're trying to not only establish these gardens, but also be able to establish community education around healthy eating.
Trap Garden is a community organization led by a couple young people, Rob Horton, who is here from St. Louis, to start this organization really to benefit communities who don't have access to healthy food.
Rhythm and Spice, we got here, they got a really good setup. Man, to be honest, I got so pissed off with the options that was available in my neighborhood. I said, why not see if I can go ahead and grow something on my own and end up being the solution to the issue in which I was facing. It ended up snowballing, community members got involved, my friends got involved. Now businesses want to be a part of the boom as well. So right now we out here in an actual food desert community, making something happen with community members to be the solution to the actual issues they facing.
We have about 50 volunteers. We're planting some different beds. And this is really a place where we hope the community can come and access fruit and vegetables and healthy food.
So all around here you're gonna see raised beds that hand-to-hand community members are able to make and put together. All brought to you by the Trap Garden.
I'd like everybody to give a round of applause for yourselves. Excellent work today.
The Oasis was actually the connection point between Axel Nobel and myself. And so Brandon Hill was able to put us all together and highlight what we were doing within the community and be able to be a hand-in-hand and reaching out to be able to connect us together to make this happen.
We have young people out here that are trying to make a difference in the neighborhoods.
So it had to be make them say, man, No Limit Records. Like literally, I'm the youngest of a large group of cousins. That was the first time that I seen an actual group, a unit of people moving together to create a dope experience. I mean, honestly, to me, without them, you don't have the Hot Boys, you don't have ASAP Rocky Mob and all of them being able to mob through the streets. So that's like a direct reflection of what we're doing here within this community, coming together with our team, mobbing through and creating a dope experience. So make them say,
This is actually hilarious. The first time that I experienced hip hop was I had an older brother who tried to throw a party that was similar to House Party with Kid and Play. And when I was young, I tried to do the move where, you grab the foot and you jump over the leg. That was one of my earliest memories of hip hop, of trying to emulate the House Party vibe, because it was such a beautiful thing seeing, black people come together doing something positive and in a fun-loving way. And my earliest remembrance of hip-hop was trying to master the jump over the leg dance move, man. And I'm not gonna say how many times I fell and landed on my face, but that's probably one of my earliest memories of hip-hop.
Great story, right? Salute to you, Mr. Horton, for having the vision, and that vision and that idea inspiring people, blessing them with good health, right eating, all of that. That's what Brand News in Life is all about. And on that note, on to our next feature, which is really close to my heart, which is a documentary I've been working on for quite some time. And I know some people is like, oh, you know, when is it gonna come out? And I just want to do it right. When I first started it, I didn't realize at the time the weight of how important this is. The stories about people that you admire their dance and their looks and their style and their fashions, but you never knew their names. You don't even know the stories of how they got to dance with Michael Jackson, Madonna, Janet Jackson, Prince, and the list goes on. But they started out in the very humble beginnings of hip hop. Not low budget music videos, no budget. We just did what we had to do to make it happen, and who knew it was gonna come from hip hop to the top. And what I wanted to do was present this documentary to introduce you to this community of individuals and groups that, man, if it wasn't for them, I don't know how many artists out there would be where they would be. You know, as far as their live performances, their music videos, and all of that. The documentary is called iDANCED. I had the privilege of showing it at the Museum of Moving Image during Black History Month with my dear friend, movie producer Warrington Hudlin of Boomerang. And how can we all forget? Well, I can't forget. House Party. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, iDANCED, the documentary. I'm not going to take up a lot of time, but I sincerely want to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight. I know some of you may think because of what I've done, Kid and I, for as long as we've done it, that this is something we just anticipate and we expect. But no, just for one person to show up means a lot, because I'm not any different than any of you.
Being a product of the 80s and 90s and loving hip hop, I absolutely enjoyed this documentary.
And all of a sudden Michael came in and I swear I was like, and then he was like, all right, play the music. He went, do you open up the door? I was like, on the phone, you and me. And then when it started the routine, I just forgot his phone.
Thank you, dancers, for giving a voice to Black women. Growing up, watching you guys.
Video soul every day, waiting for that countdown just to learn those dance routines, because I'm like, man, I could do this.
Even though you guys didn't have a vocal voice, your dancing was voices to identify with Black women.
Most of us, because we came from the same places, the clubs, like he was saying, the hip hop in the club, that scene was very monumental in hip hop.
Salt and I are hanging out at Latin Quarter and we saw the IOU dancers. And I was like, Cheryl, that's where you should get to be in your video. And it was their first video, Tramp. Wow. And you know, I look at all of you today and I remember being there. You would never have known that it was just me and her hanging out there. And I saw you guys and I was like, they are great, they're awesome. And she's like, hey guys, we're doing a video.
We were all kids with dreams. We couldn't sit still. Our parents were like, sit down. And because of that, we inspired the new. We inspired the youth of today. Because of that, we all have passports. Because of that, we all saw the world multiple different
One of the newest videos I ever saw that inspired me, that made me mad, was your video. Oh yeah. Get Funky. I was at Equally Crazy. We saw all the dances. We like, wait a minute, we in the clubs, man. We not in this video, that video. We epitomize dancing.
We used to jump out the window to come through. He said, we're going to do this video. God doing the video. Let's jump out the window. Everybody, come on, follow me. I'm like, I ain't going no video. I saw that video.
It doesn't get done.
We have the opportunity now to show the world, and not just the U.S., what dance is all about, what hip-hop is all about, music and all arts in general.
The craziest thing about it is it's global. Yeah. And what we see here in America is only a small part of it. They're not engulfed in the negative aspect of hip-hop outside of the States.
And I know a lot of people criticize the new mumble rap and everything that's going on now, but they're actually still, you know, carrying the torch.
Still ours.
Very well. And
I just want a whole song.
You just don't want them to burn the house down when you